Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today's video is gonna be me doing a review of Palworld. So it's a brand new game that just came out. It's on Xbox Game Pass. You can get it on Steam, and I think they also teased a release for PlayStation, but I don't know when that's gonna come out. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. As you guys know, I've actually been, playing it quite a bit. I streamed it one day, multi-streamed it the one day, and had a lot of fun with it. So, it's definitely one of those games I will say that will really get you hooked, and you'll get hooked on it. There's a lot of things you can do in it. um, there's also some funny bugs in the game too, which I will talk about, and maybe I'll share a clip of it as well, because I did do a clip of it on YouTube and made a Twitch clip, so I'll share some of those bugs that are kind of funny. And just bear with me. Just bear with the game though, guys. Like, this game is still in preview. It's still, not entirely out, so you will get bugs and everything. So don't be surprised if you see it. But anyways, let's get on the ball with the game first before we go about the bugs. So the game, Palworld, is kind of like a Pokemon mixed with arksurvivalevolved, or one of my other friends from my Twitch community said he also thought it reminded him of Valheim. I've never played Valheim. I think I played a little, but I didn't get too far into it. So for me, it reminds me more like arksurvivalevolved. I may have to try Valheim just to see what he means by that too. And yeah, shout out to Darth Blinky. He's in my Twitch community, so I'm mentioning him in this video because he's the one that said it reminded him of Valheim. And yeah, the game is beautifully crafted. I feel like they did a really good job on the world, and I definitely love the graphics, and there's a lot of different cute light creatures you can capture and all that. That is pretty cool. So it's like Palworld kind of put their own twist on this game, and it's pretty unique. You can do everything like cooking, either beating up pals and all that, getting stuff from them, crafting new things, and it's I gotta say, they just put so much detail into this game. You'll come across thugs or bandits and stuff too. There's dungeons. There's just so much you can build, you can come across, and it's I don't know. I guess all I can say is it's just a very wonderful game from what I've played so far. And I won't say I have a ton of hours into it. I played this pretty much by myself because I don't have friends that play it, obviously. And I gotta say, it's definitely a very beautiful game from what I streamed, what I've played, what I recorded on this video. As you guys see, it's just pretty good. You can get all kinds of different outfits you can make. You can put saddles on your pals. You can have them attack different creatures and thugs. It's it definitely does give me that Ark/Pokemon feel to it. From what I've noticed anyways. So yeah, let's talk about the landscape. So yeah, the landscape is actually pretty cool. You know, I don't know if it's like generated or whatever, but you know how sometimes you get those games that are called like sandbox. I don't know if it's sandboxed or not, and so it might be. I don't know for sure, but I think it might be. But I gotta say, like, it's a definitely a great sandbox. I don't know if it's considered a sandbox or not, but if it is, it's great. You know, it's survival. You got to keep yourself well fed, just like an ark, and you know, that like you don't have to have water. That's the only thing I've noticed so far. But then again, they're still in preview, so let's kind of talk about the things they are gonna be bringing here in the future. So I'm gonna look up an article and I'm gonna go over it. So yeah, according to this article here, their planned future updates consist of PvP, raid bosses, in-game content, PoW Arena PvP for PoWs, Steam and Xbox crossplay. That will be nice. And then when they add PlayStation, that would be nice too. So yeah, there's a lot they're gonna be adding, like for future updates. That looks pretty neat, and it's gonna be amazing. Like they said, also various Xbox improvements, server transfers, migrations, improvements to the building system, new islands, pals, bosses, and technologies. So that's gonna be interesting to see, and that's from the IGN article that I was looking at, so I will link that in the description below just to cite my sources. But yeah, Palworld is a very interesting and unique game, and it really does make me think of Pokemon in a lot of ways. You know, because I remember playing Pokemon growing up, and you know, I like the only Nintendo system I have nowadays is GameCube, but even trying to get Pokemon games for that, like old ones like or Shadow of the Colossus, or no, that's a PlayStation game, but anyways, there was a game out for it, you know. So the name of the game was Gale of Darkness. That's what I was thinking of, and Coliseum. So I used to own that, but I didn't know they made very little copies. So I wouldn't have known that growing up, and I wouldn't have never gave it away had I known that. So to get Gale of Darkness nowadays is $100, literally US dollars. And it could be expensive in other countries too, because they're so hard to find. You know, same with the Simpsons Hit and Run, you know. But this isn't about those games. This is all about Palworld. But I will say, like, the elements and all that does give you art vibes with Pokemon. And it's a very great, interesting game so far, you know. And a lot of the different creatures are just unique too. Like some of them remind me of like Pikachu, or you know, or Ponyta, or I can't remember the fire pony's name. Maybe you guys could tell me in the description below or something like that, because I can't quite remember all the name of the fire Pokemon and that, except for like Charizard and that, for example, or Charmeleon. I think it was Charmeleon. Pretty sure. But it's been ages, you know? But I was on Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon. So this kind of like brought me back, you know, to those Pokemon vibes. And, you know, also the fact that it's a you know, a survival game, you know? So, yeah, I just figured I would talk a little bit about it. And, you know, like the dungeons are interesting. I actually entered one into a video, like in this video. And it was interesting, you know? I caught some creatures along the way, and, you know, but getting back to what I was saying, you can play this game solo or, you know, with friends, which is great. And when they do add in crossplay, that will be absolutely phenomenal. But getting to the bugs, I will show you guys a clip by what I mean by a bug. So I'll show you right now. What the hell? Tell me that wasn't a glitch. So as you guys can see there, like, the game isn't perfect, but it's still a very good game so far from what I played of it. Like, I just thought it was kind of funny that my character is a male, but I loaded in as a female when I went to start my game on the Xbox Series X. And there's some very funny technical bugs in this game that just need to be ironed out by Palworld and its developers. But that is why it's a preview, you know? Like, it needs a lot of work, but for what it does and what it is, it's still a very good game, you know? And I like the different creatures, the different, you know, elements they do and everything. It's absolutely pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's absolutely pretty cool. Ah, I thought that was a pony. I could have swear that was a pony, but I guess that's a fox. But yeah, either way, like, you can tell some of these creatures are like Pokemon in a lot of ways, and similarities from either new gen or old gen Pokemon, you know? And it's cool. You can put like saddles on them and stuff and all that. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I just been loving it so far. It's been an incredible game. The You know, especially the different things you can do in it. You know, like, you got craft axes. You know, you start out with nothing. Got to make your own clothing and stuff. It's, you know, it can be a challenge, but if you know what you're doing and you're used to survival games already, you'll probably already have the hang of it. But anyways, guys, I just thought, you know, I would do a review on this game, do a little bit of my thoughts on it too. You know, like I said, it's not a perfect game, but I feel like the developers are doing something different. They're doing something unique, like stuff you haven't seen before. And you know, I hope they keep improving this game, because this is a game I'm absolutely loving already. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you do hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new here around the channel. And I'm telling you guys, I feel like I'm gonna be putting a lot of hours into this game, you know? Maybe not as much as Elder Scrolls 5, but, you know, it's still a interesting game with all the different stuff. And I'm telling you guys, it's really fun. So definitely check it out. You can get it on Game Pass. You can get it on Steam. But until then, guys, this is Ryzen Phoenix TV signing out. Until then, enjoy, guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.